All right. Holy Moses here in the building, Lay Frame Compound with the bearded beauty, Chris Newman. And in the house, guys, we got a homie of mine. Me and him go back like two flapjacks.
Long
Fucking the
time.
homie Frank Rosales in the house. This guy is your average, just like a regular, just like us. We're building our dreams. He's building his Lolo. Me and him went to Wild Tech together. So this dude he's been building his stuff on his own. So like, from the bottom, pretty much from the bottom up, right? Right, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, everything, man. It's probably 90% of me so far, Yeah.
So you have what two cars do you got right now? You got the Monte Carlo still? Yeah. Like, do you have the Monte Carlo still? And yeah. What? Did he mute himself? Hey, unmute your thing, Wayne. Frank, unmute yourself. Unmute. I think you muted yourself. Yeah. No, he said he's not. Yeah. Double check. We were good.
Yeah. Okay, am I good now?
Cool. All right. It's probably the hurricane. We'll just blame it on the hurricane.
Yeah.
It's the fucking hurricane. So tell us again, Frank, what cars you got right now that you're working on?
My main focus is my 64 Impala 9-passenger wagon. Yeah, she's I've had her a long time, man. So I'm finally getting back into it, and it ain't been easy, man.
Yeah. Has it been? So you pretty much you go to work every day, and then whenever you get home, you try to tackle on it when you can.
Yeah, in between everything else, try and do side jobs, a little bit of everything.
Is there a budget that you had in mind when you started to get into right when you're like, all right, cool, I'm trying to shoot for this, or you're pretty much going to go, okay, cool, as far as I can go, or just?
It started off pretty basic, man. Pretty much like original, and maybe put some hydros on it, and not a very, street setup. Maybe 4 batteries, couple pumps, and I don't know. I kind of went way far from that, and everything's going billet and stainless and everything else. Yeah.
So you're pretty much like wrapping everything, doing some chrome and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's everything's gonna be fully polished stainless and billet and carburetor to the oil pan to the exhaust, all the fuel lines, brake lines, everything will be.
Do any engraving on it or no?
I might do a little bit here and there, but I just think everybody's going a little too much on that. It's beautiful, but I mean, sometimes too much is kind of tacky to me.
It's like graphics. Sometimes you can only put graphics on something and it looks good, and sometimes graphics doesn't look good on some stuff.
Right.
It's like,
yeah,
that's just me. But dude, so it's a 64 wagon, 9-passenger wagon?
Yes.
Yeah. How did you find that?
By accident.
That's that's got to be.
By accident.
I wasn't even.
A lot of them by accident, dude.
I think that's how all of us find majority of the projects that we get is like, I'm not really looking for this project, but I'm sitting on the shitter right now, scrolling through Facebook Marketplace,
looking at something,
and you find that project. It's just like, damn
it.
Well, that's how you got. What up, Nico?
What up, Nico?
That's how you got the truck. The remake.
Yeah.
So
the rebirth.
He's got another truck that he's building.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah. But with your dude, so you got a hold of that thing? Was that thing like in a barn somewhere, or like,
No, it's actually it was I don't know. It was an old man. They owned like it's called a Sohio. I don't know if you ever heard of Sohio. It was an old gas station, man, and I was actually at a friend, and he don't know much about old cars, but
yeah,
he's like, dude, I seen a convertible, it's an Impala, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. All right, hold on. Everything got muted again. All right, hold on. Double check it. Make sure we're not muted.
There you go.
You good?
Yep, you're good now.
All right. Okay. Why does it do that? Fucking.
It's tripping.
All
Yeah, I'll just keep watching for it. I don't.
Yeah, yeah,
Why-
just watch for it. But
Yeah.
that's tight, dude. When you found it, but okay, when you got a hold of it and you were able to get it out of there, was it rusted?
No, it's still pretty much the same it was.
Oh shit, damn, that's like one of those ones you see on TikTok when they're
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't rust. I mean, if they're not a driver, like on the '60s, the late or the early '60s,
yeah,
that on the C10s they have the quarter or on the front fenders where all the debris and all that crap as you're driving down the road would hit the cab and then it would drop down into the fender, and that's what causes that corner
To
piece
get all rusted.
Get all rusted
Right.
out. So
Yeah.
if this thing didn't see a whole lot of drive time and just sat there and
damn,
died until he found it, you're not going to have a lot of rust in really shitty places.
that's crazy, man. To find
Yeah.
it,
Midwest life.
yeah.
Well, it actually started its life. I found the original tag on the rear end, and it was started. I think in Compton, California, where it was built, and then it lived most of its life in Colorado, and they brought it here when the father-in-law died. It owned
Oh
the
shit.
car. Yeah,
And it's been a car that's kind of traveled around. See, that's
yeah,
a lot of people though, and that's cool that you were able to find the history on it, and having it be original.
Oh,
So,
it's just the tag off of the differential cover.
oh, that's it.
yeah.
It'll give you a birth.
Oh, that's
birthplace.
tight.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually a paper tag. And,
Oh.
and
Paper
yeah,
tag.
Was
yeah,
it
and
on
it
top
had-
of the gas tank.
no, it was where the little vent is on the rear end. It was wrapped around there with a piece of wire.
Oh,
What?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's
cardboard.
That's what GM and Chevy used to do. They used to.
That's
They used
crazy.
to either sit them on top of the gas tanks or put them in a little like cubby that most people don't know about, and then as mechanics start working on it, you can get a whole build sheet sometimes out of those little spots.
That's crazy that you were able to find that in there like that, because when it comes to finding and be like, oh yeah, this car was here, was there, and then now you got history on it. So now that you're rebuilding it, are you going to have that as a display with the paperwork?
Yeah, everything that I have found in it, I found all kinds of stuff under the seats. That's always fun to find
Yeah.
shit like that. But so yeah, just all that stuff, man. More of a keepsake for myself, whatever.
Yeah. But if you
But-
got that paper tag, that'd be tight. Put that in a little frame and have it with the display. Like
Yeah, I'm not using that rear end, but I
Oh
got
no!
the-
Oh, so you're literally doing the whole thing, whole
Yeah.
different rear end and everything. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ford 9-inch off of a Lincoln Mark V 78, so I'm gonna shorten that and everything. And
May
yeah,
I
that's
ask why you want to go to the Ford and not stick with the original one that you have?
shit like the hot rod guys and everyone else. It's just stronger. It's a better rear end.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So and see, okay, how much are you spending? Like, so is the rear end something you're like, okay, cool, it's one of those, hey, somebody hooked it up and they got you the part, or that's gonna cost you a couple.
Just like, man, it's just like he said on the shitter on Facebook Marketplace. Like, oh, shit, the rear end,
Scrolling through. You're like, that's a good deal. I'll trade you something for that. But like, yeah.
That's how it goes, yeah. So yeah,
with the car, with that's your main focus. 9-passenger, dude, that's crazy. Okay, which
my buddy had one. I don't remember what year. I want to say it was like 70s. It was early 70s.
I want to know fucking the back.
An Impala wagon, and the rear seats folded up backwards.
yeah.
So you would sit facing out
Facing
the rear
the back?
end. Yeah,
Okay.
out the rear
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
And that's the thing too. Is like it would drop down. You could drop the tailgate down, or it would open up sideways.
See, that's what I was gonna wonder.
Yeah.
Which is it, like
Mm,
a long
I
gauge?
wish. That's cool what he's talking about. He's talking about the clamshell rear.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
back
the
door.
clamshell. Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna know how much you picked it up for?
I'm sorry.
Said you want to know how much you picked that up for?
What? How much?
$500.
Oh shit.
See, back then.
That was
Okay.
also 20 years ago.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. 20 years ago,
Yeah.
when I was in high school, those things you can find any old classic for a couple $100.
Yeah.
And they were running, and they were projects. Sometimes they were in primer, or sometimes you were buying a roller for like $900.
I want to say he picked it up from some old lady.
See, I bought my
Yeah.
my Nova before I graduated. I had a 74 Nova, and I bought that for $600. sitting in someone's backyard. And
Yeah.
dude, that's unheard of. Yes,
My
but that was
66.
back then. See,
66. It was a work truck. It was a long bed. It was a pile of crap. It was buried in the weeds. $850 and a 30 pack. And
Yeah.
shit, that's the deals I miss right there.
I ended
traded
up with
it.
a great deal. I ended up getting a divorce, sold the truck in the divorce, regret it every day till now. And because I got it for that and I sold it for $5.
Trust me, I did a shitty trade.
Now I could probably get 5 times that.
Shit, I did a shitty ass trade. I owned a 71 Chevy Cheyenne, and it was
I had one of those.
oh man, I should have kept it. And my fucking dumbass brother, convinced me to fucking trade it for a shitty ass El Camino that was all fucked up. Like I owned an El Camino before that, you know.
You lose some.
Yeah, I owned an El Camino before that, my 81, and that was 2 pumps.
What up, Dylan?
Oh, what up, Dylan? 2 pumps. Oh yeah, we can have him on next week. 2 pumps, 6 batteries, 10 switches, chained in the front, chained in the rear. But the frame was so.
Yeah, it happens.
And then the rear end ended up locking up because I was putting fucking axle seals in it all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I just because the rear end when I got the car it was bent. So that's a shitty thing too. Like when you're building a lowrider, you know, and you're building anything, even a mini truck. You know, you like when I got my yard art, the first rear end I had was bent. It was bent to shit. My axles were fucking bent.
Yeah.
You know, so and then are you reinforcing the whole frame?
That's already wrapped, front to back, top to bottom. It's fully strapped. Yeah, everything.
Oh, so you wrapped it yourself then?
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Everything is me, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I did 1/4 inch and 3/16 all the way. I mean, over the humps in the back, 1/4 and 3/16.
Are you sending the control arms or no?
Yes, I did 1 inch. The control arms 1 inch, and they're fully wrapped too, 1/4 inch, top and bottom. Yeah.
It's a fucking steam on that thing.
Yeah, everything, man. It's kind of scary. I kind of didn't know if I should do it at first because I'm like, shit, it's all original, but fuck it, I'm building it for myself.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people when they buy something and they're like, oh shit, I thought it was either belonged to somebody and then you start ripping it into it up. Some people will be like, oh, that sucks, you know.
Yeah.
You can't make everybody happy.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta do what you want to do with your build, regardless of everybody else telling you.
And that's okay. And that's the thing. You had when you started your wagon, you were like, all right, cool. You wrote it down. You're like, this is the game plan, right? Okay. Have you steered away from the game plan so far?
Hell yeah! Like, yeah.
What the fuck? There's always a game plan. This is how it's gonna go. Look at Laughlin. This is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take the truck. I'm gonna get the graphics outlined, painted red. We're gonna take it to the show. We're gonna debut it. Now the transmission's fucked. It's white. There's no graphics, and I'm mad at it. We're not taking it to Laughlin. Period. That's just how it works.
Yep. Yeah.
So, how many times have you veered off what you had set?
Pretty much everything, man. It's been, like I said, from going kind of original and not even doing anything with the frame or any of that, and then now it's like, oh, I got to do the frame. I got to do, you know what I mean? And everything.
Well, because
rabbit hole.
Well, yeah, because you got to look at it. It's like, okay, cool. You bag a truck. All right, cool. I'm gonna go drive it down the street, and then you're like, you know, maybe I should have did this. You know, it's like he started. It's original. Okay. And I'll just reinforce it. I'm reinforce that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just like, all right, cool. Are you gonna keep the same interior? Or are you gonna do like a retro mod?
No, I'm gonna go with the interior is really nice, man. Besides the seat covers and a headliner, I'm gonna leave everything original. I might go digital gauges. Huh?
And you've done your interior for all your vehicles, right?
Yes.
Do you want some business?
I got to turn shit down, man. To be honest, with interior. Yeah.
So that's what's crazy is as long as I've known Frank and he started building a lot of his other vehicles before that, it's always he's either just literally him outside doing the shit by himself completely.
If I had any idea how to do interior, I would
It's
start.
Trial and
you just
error.
gotta have a good sewing machine. That's it.
Yeah,
And backstitch everything. The real thing is backstitch everything.
yeah.
No matter if you think, oh yeah, I did it right. Nah, backstitch it. Backstitch everywhere where it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Everywhere.
don't,
where,
that shit will unravel and you'll be mad.
So like when you sit in the seat, it's always the back. It's always the corners. Never the front. It's always the corners.
Mine would be the middle.
Okay. And then when it
Because the problem is carrying all the time.
yeah. So see,
the grip is gonna wear.
Yep.
It's already doing it on
Yep.
the Silverado.
so that's
true.
stuff like that. So, but Frank has done everything from literally from the ground to interior, and so you haven't outsourced anything.
My engine, that's the only thing, man. I had that machined, of course. I mean, as a short block, you know what I mean? Besides
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? I had my heads and all that shit, but
Okay.
yeah, that's all. That's the only thing. And the polishing, my exhaust and that shit. I had that since I didn't want to deal with that
Okay.
shit.
So
man.
pretty much you're just it's smart. The simple stuff that to other people it's not going to be.
Right. And real
Yeah.
time consuming, you know what I mean? If I had the money, then it's like, you know what? I'm not fucking with that shit.
So send it out, be easy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But you doing everything completely has it made it different when you hear your homies tell you, oh, well, I spent X amount of dollars doing the interior, and then you sit there and you're like, well, if I break it down and I sit there and go, okay, foam cost me X amount of dollars, the material cost me X amount of dollars, and then trying to find in whatever color and hope it's not a special order.
Right. Yeah. And it's hard to find the matching. You know how that is. The
yeah.
with the grain and everything in the same exact shade. That's kind of hard to do, especially everything's online. If you can't go and just get it, so that's not easy.
Touch it, feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and that's the thing. Like, when with you doing your build and you work every day, have you sat there? What up, Nico? Is there
a chrome copper plating company here in Arizona?
Yeah. The chrome guy. The chrome. Well, we in Arizona. Well, I know they probably have a couple.
Mike would know.
Yeah. They got we got the chrome guy off of Glendale and 67th.
No idea.
Yeah, I think he's still around.
Do you guys have that thing where I saw about chroming? Like California and stuff. Like they're trying to ban that by like 2028.
Yeah, but
they're trying to ban it because of the chemical process.
And what's crazy? Have you seen the shit that they spray? The or they brush on? The brush on chrome. I think that's tight.
Yeah. And the space stuff.
But the thing is,
until I have it in my possession and I'm actually messing with it.
I just wondered. This is what I wondered,
Yeah.
and I know Frank will be on this one too, and I know you will too. Is the brush on chrome? I wonder is when you brush it on and it goes chrome. Do you get the effects of what the brush has left?
Right. Yeah, the brush streaks and shit.
Yeah. Think about it.
I think it's self-leveling, but I think it's the satisfaction of knowing that I have chrome because it's like the paint.
Well, are you going with a crazy color, or are you just trying to go? You're spraying it yourself, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just going with the basic original that I forgot the name of it, but it's almost like a silverish blue color. I forgot the exact. I have the paint.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a cross between like an ocean blue and a sky blue together.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color. I like it. I might add a little metallic or something, but I mean, pretty much it's gonna look original, but I'm gonna flake out the roof. I'm gonna go crazy.
Flake the whole thing. Speedboat the whole thing.
Bass boat, big jumbo flakes, or
bass
what?
boat the whole thing.
The roof.
That's what we did in my garage on my Frontier.
Yeah.
How'd it come out?
Yeah, we fast boated his.
It come out badass or what?
It came out badass, but as soon as it was done spraying, you kind of like looked into the light, and it was just like glitter just following every little thing. I was like, holy shit,
It was just
covered.
Yeah.
Fucking glitter.
Okay,
Yeah.
brush on leaf streaks, not worth it. Just saying from an experience. Okay.
Send me a picture. I want to see a picture.
Yeah, Nico, we want to see a picture of that or a video because like that would be That's what I'm saying. Like with the chrome, and then if you're, because you send it out, and then
Well, it's not only that, but I mean that brush on stuff. Okay, what's the heat rating? If you're painting a motor or something like that, or painting a part that has high heat in it, is it?
That's true. What up, Derek?
Derek?
So
Yeah.
that's crazy though. That's the same thing. So
They had that spray on chrome
so
too.
far, it's what you were thinking. What is the base price of what you believe you spent so far on what your build is going right now?
To the point I'm at now.
Just a ballpark. Nothing exact. Just a ballpark of what you think of what you spent. And this is saying like, okay, this is not getting sponsors or anything like that. This is just yourself on an average build with average what everybody else is doing, working, getting paid, spending some bills,
So
whatever's
like,
left over, go buy some parts.
so like personally myself, like what point am I at now? Is that
Yeah.
weird? Shit, my
Yes.
motor was a lot alone. I have every receipt I've spent. I've saved
shit.
everything besides sandpaper and all that dumb
Yeah.
shit. But
but ballpark it. What do you think?
hydros, man. I'm probably maybe at
You
least
have
around 20, 25, probably
like 25 G's right now, like ballpark it.
around there. I would
Around
say.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
About 25?
Okay,
Somewhere 20, 25-ish. I'm guessing.
25.
that's not bad.
And but that's including the juice, right?
Yeah, I still got to get my batteries though. I'm waiting on that until I get my
Okay.
rack. Yeah. So
How many
that's probably a
batteries
couple
do you got?
thousand in batteries.
How many
for
batteries you putting in it?
that. I might have as much as I can fit, but I can't lose my last seat. I have to keep the back seat. That's
Probably
so
say-
6 or 8 batteries.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 or 8.
Yeah.
He could do 8 if he stack. If he does,
If he did like
he
a
did-
cross stack in the back.
yeah. Well, if he did one line and then stack the other one like
That's-
a big
Yeah.
big block, yeah, and just stack it on
Or
top
if you
of
did,
each
or
other.
if you did 4 this way,
Oh yeah.
4 this way, you can do 2 in the back.
Oh,
long
and-
way,
and then 2 in the front.
and then stagger them off so that way you can just drop the cables down and just keep feeding.
Yeah, unless he wants to go short and he stacks it, and then it just goes short style. Because they always say, like, when you hit the switch, you're fucking transferring the power from the fucking wire to the other battery. So if your shit has to go from fucking like that, instead of going,
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, do you feel that with what ballpark what you're at, and that's not even is that including body and paint, or is that including
No paint
that's
job.
just
Yeah.
metal work and framework
And my engine. Yeah.
and the engine?
Yeah. My engine's half of that already,
Well,
So
not bad. Not including paint. That's not for
For,
a
for
budget build.
and where he's at right now.
That's not terrible.
Okay.
And
I still
you
gotta-
also have to think he's not here. He's in the Midwest. He's
Yeah.
in Ohio.
Ohio, right, Frank?
Yeah.
So
He's
I
where
mean,
Bone
that's-
Thugs and Harmony are at.
Yep.
out here that's just beyond impressive.
Yeah, because there are trucks being built out here for fucking like double times.
Yeah,
Like,
50K.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get these
And, I mean,
60K.
you got to think too. He's doing the work himself, so there's no labor.
Right.
There's no labor cost.
Oh
in
yeah.
this.
Okay. So pretty
So
much it's just he knocks out the
He's-
middleman.
He is eating
He's-
the labor cost, and he's doing it himself.
Correct.
Okay. So when you finished a couple rides before you got to the wagon, and I know you've gone to shows, and when people hear that, do they sit there and go, "Holy shit, man! How do you, how are you? Do people think that you have a crew that help you do the build, and then you're like, no, I did it by myself?
It's pretty much just like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who's helping you or what shop or whatever. And it's like, no, man, all me. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
all me. And it's hard for
Yeah,
people
dude,
to believe
that's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, but
That's crazy, man.
I've always done this.
Yeah.
Huh?
So how many vehicles before that, were they just like projects that you had and you're like, I'll get rid of it, get something better? Were you already working your way to get that wagon before that?
like I said, it was so unexpected. It was just I pretty much had street cars, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. It wasn't like I was getting rid of them. Say, hey, I got to get this wagon. I just ran across that one. It was just another one to add to the collection. You know how that goes, you know? Yeah.
How many vehicles do you actually have right now?
Well, I just got 3 older cars, and I bought that C10. But yeah, my Monty, my 48 Chevy Fleet Style Master, and my wagon and a C10 76. Yeah.
How much did you pick the C10 up for?
$800.
And what year? What year was that, Frankie, when you picked that one up?
Shit, I just bought that one a couple months ago.
Shut the fuck
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
What year is it?
76.
What
Jesus
condition? What
Christ.
condition is it in?
It needs a new box, but I already have one of them. I found one for $300, a new box. So
A
It
new
runs-
box for $300.
yeah,
The whole
Good
cab.
God.
The whole cab only, or just the bed?
just a bed, just a box.
Just the bed.
That's it.
Just the box.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any idea how much that would go for?
Yeah.
Not out your way, no.
Yeah.
Good God.
Well, the price that you're finding them out there. That's why I tell them.
That's insane.
That's why I tell them, dude. Let me know when you find something, you know, in
That's
that price
insane.
range, you know, because if I could find me a fucking
No wonder why our friends always going out to Ohio
Yeah.
and all this crap.
That-
picking
that's
crap
why-
up.
That's why Pin does that once in a while. He'll go somewhere out to Texas, and he'll fucking go somewhere and he'll post it, and he'll post this whatever 70s Lincoln or something, and he'll be like, for sale, bam,
Yeah.
you know. So it's
Well,
like when you come across him, you come across him.
you just gotta watch the rust this way compared to you guys. That's where, you know what I mean? It's kind of better your way. It might be more money, but you know, you don't want to do it rust either. So
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like there's cars out here that rust.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh really?
because you got Prescott, you know, you got up north.
Prescott, no, not so much.
I'm saying,
Prescott
like-
and Payson, like you won't have
Nothing,
nearly
so?
as
Maybe
much.
Flagstaff.
Flagstaff, I could see it. Whatever's north of Flag.
But there's also stuff that sits out in people's yard and rots and gets from the weather.
Don't you have a Mazda sitting somewhere out north of Flagstaff?
Yeah, I got a Mazda way out in the middle of nowhere, sitting. It's just a
it's
cab.
probably gone.
It's
It
probably
rusted away.
It probably did. I don't know.
died.
Yeah, like yeah. See, I hoard them. I just buy them. And,
He doesn't even hoard them at home. He hoards them at everyone's house.
Yeah, everywhere else.
yeah, that's
Hey,
what's
man.
crazy. Like, you know, for a while, dude, I used to drag my trucks everywhere, and that's the thing. Like with the projects that you have, and you're focused on that one, like the ones that you have on the back burner, are they next in line on the block? You know. For you
Yeah,
to, okay, cool. This one's coming out.
yeah. I kind of just been jumping one here and there, you know, ADD sometime, kind of, you know. But I gotta stop and say, hey, hold on. You know what I mean? You get a little
Yeah.
stupid now. You gotta go and finish what you started. So, but yeah, that's my main focus, man. This winter, I hope to get the frame all painted up, assembled. Because
25, and then
Holy-
picture body work and paint and body work is going to run you another
oh, it's
another
That's an undisclosed amount because if he went
Are you gonna
like
pattern-
a stock factory color, $1,000.
yeah
And then
$1,000.
and then if it's a Lolo, so I mean,
If you
add
got pattern,
you know,
couple patterns
in
and
there,
whatnot.
this, that, and then so you're
Yeah.
gonna change that up no matter what.
Are you going to pattern it or no?
Yeah, I have all my flake and all that shit already. You know, it's just yeah, I'm just that's later.
It's on a horde of different colors of flake.
So it's good.
No idea what I'm going to use it for, but
but
I
it'll
got
be
flake.
there. Yeah.
You want
See-
to try this color? Let's try this.
Fucking job.
Like, yeah, you never know.
Make sure you
So-
measure it out right. Fuck that. Just dump that shit in there.
Hell yeah, like you're cooking.
That's
Just
how
put that
that's
shit in there.
That's literally how my frontier went. I was measuring it. And I was like doing this. I was like, screw this shit.
I
Like,
told
Yeah.
him, I go, dude, I go, you need to remember, I go, because I'm spraying it. You're fucking doing the fucking. I go, you got to remember how it's gonna go because if I have to spray it again, I go, you got to know how much you dumped in there. He's like, I don't worry, we'll just go bunch of this. I'm just like,
Yep.
all right. I'm like, that's just gonna be, you know, that's how.
If it don't look right, we'll just add some more.
But see, that's what's crazy.
Yeah,
is,
right.
I bet you anything back then, hot rodders. That's how their paints came out.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah.
paints are fucking done by
but,
accident.
but that's the thing. Hot rodders back in the day, you didn't
Oh, you
have
were
to
using-
worry so much about
You
know
were
paint
using-
chips and dump trucks and
Dude,
all
you
the
were
traffic.
using some shit that was like fucking.
Yeah, but you didn't
strong
have,
as
you didn't
fuck.
have you didn't have yeah, exactly. The
You
the
know,
clear
the
that was
chemicals-
back then, the
Could you-
chemical compound was phenomenal.
Yeah, you could not breathe that in at all. You would die. You would
Yeah.
not even half a breath.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, look at a lot of the painters and all that shit that are not around. That's why, you know.
Yeah. Have you worked with any water-based paints yet, Frankie?
No, I haven't. I'm still
No?
old
You
school.
still spraying
No.
it?
He's spraying
Yeah.
that ether. He's getting
Yeah.
that good high going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy is it's like I told him, I go, I just do things the same way I was taught, the same way I was instructed, and that's it. And I continue, like that's the only way. And then whatever little tricks of the trade that you
Well,
pick
yeah,
along
well,
the way. And
If you
Yeah.
have something that works, why are you gonna change it up?
yeah,
The only
Exactly.
reason that you need to change it up is when the product that you use all the time
that's
does not spray the same that it
and
did
that
last year
Yeah, that's
because they
Yeah.
changed the chemical compound.
yeah, and that's the thing is
Yeah.
like I know this is gonna sound weird, but I've been debating if I can try to find a class on spraying water base. See if that'll be cheaper in the paint wise.
There's a bead rolling class
That's tight.
that Frank
Okay.
and Brian were talking
Oh
about.
shit!
Uh,
Shout out to Brian and Frank and the drop.
one of their homies that sponsored their giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually doing the bead rolling class over in his neck of the world
Oh
right
shit!
now.
There you go. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Look up
That'd be
here.
tight.
Look up,
I want to say his name was Alex. I want to say it was Eastwood or something. I can't remember. I was
I wonder
trying to watch the show, but I was getting pulled 8 different ways on
Ah.
Monday, and I
See, that's what, yeah, there you go. So Frank will have to Google bead rolling class in your area.
all he's got to do is look up the drop.
Oh yeah, the drop.
It was the last episode. I
Yeah.
want to say. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
another
this Monday.
podcast you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chrissy Struck was on there.
I know, right? So we got a homegirl here who she's got a Chevy. It's 1500
Mhm.
single
OBS.
cab OBS style, and the doors
They're shaved.
they're shaved, right? Typical, right? But no, what they did was they took the outer skin of the cab.
They wrap
And they
around
wrapped
the bead
around
roller.
it.
Oh
So
shit.
So when you shut the door, you're like, okay, cool. When you open it, it's the whole door with the cab corner connected. So when you
There you go. Podcast 124.
yeah, so
Okay.
when you open the door, you're like, holy shit, and you look at it, it's a big door, but it's a cab corner included, so it just looks
And
completely
it's clean.
it's
It's
Right.
clean. On the inside. It's smoothed
It's
out.
done right.
Damn.
done
I was
right.
like,
Yeah.
God damn.
Like I had to sit there, I'm like, how the fuck did they do? How did they graft to a whole cab corner,
Yeah, it
Top
ma-
and
it
bottom.
makes your brain go.
top
That's
and
okay.
bottom of a cab, dude? Like, and made it with the door to shut completely. Like it's just smooth.
That's
And see,
yeah.
that's the thing.
So when they close that door, I mean, you won't see the gap, right? Because of the bed.
there's no gap.
Nope, it wraps around you and looks completely stock
Damn.
all the way to the window.
Oh
Like
shit.
it's just literally like the whole cab corner, like the whole
Yeah.
top and bottom.
That's
with the door.
badass.
And it's just the work. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's just there's
Yeah,
no way to
see
put
that.
it. It's just like you look at it and it's like, damn, this is clean as shit. How the hell did they do this?
Oh
And-
yeah.
And, that's the thing that I love about
And-
all the truck scenes. It's like you look at something and it's like, damn, that's cool, but how the hell did you do that?
but it's the subtle details.
Yeah.
Subtle details. So there's probably shit on Frank's frame or on his that'll be done to the body that later on when somebody's walking around the show, somebody go, oh well, you did this. He goes, no. He goes, step over here and look at it like this.
Right.
Or if you see here, I took the chrome and did this, or I took the drip rails and did something different. Like
Right.
there was a Mazda people used to make fun of that the dude cut where the bed was on all four sides and he raised them all weird high. So the body line was all weird. So like where the fenders went, it just kind of went really tall. Instead, like it just looked funky, but
Yeah.
later on it looked badass if you had really big wheels on it. Like if you had tall wheels and like deep dish, it looked sick. But
Right.
when you had like a stock set of like 18s, regular style, it just looked funny. Like, I don't know what happened to that truck, but like that's the thing. Like,
Where's this mini truck now?
Frank's would be like, "Where's this lowrider end up at?"
They
Somewhere in
probably,
Frank's
they
yard.
probably have a page like that for lowriders.
Yeah, Frank's like it. Probably where he's at. They're like, "Oh yeah, if you need a car, you talk to Frank." Yeah.
Shit. No, they do that shit, and I'm sometimes like, hey, I don't know him. You know, like, what do you want to?
Clint?
See, that's Clint. Clint's
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, where's Clint at?
He's
I know where Clint's
Yeah.
at. I'm waiting to see if he'll tell us where Clint's at.
Clint. Where are you, Clint? Yeah, a
Where's
friend of
this-
ours. He moved, and same thing. That dude's fucking.
MIA or what?
So he's building what was that? A bread truck way.
Two.
Oh,
He's got 2 bread trucks.
Yeah.
We were just
damn.
there.
A lot of people poke fun at Foose, but he always does super sub details that most don't notice.
Yep.
Yeah, Oklahoma fool. Oklahoma.
How's that weather out there, Clint?
Yeah, dude, he fucking had trouble going up there.
I know.
Fucking
I
trailer.
watched. They snapped the leaf spring on that thing.
Yeah, fucking.
I know. I've been watching Clint's
Yeah.
journey to get
to get there.
somewhere outside of this godforsaken hellhole.
Isn't he? Wait a minute. Isn't that where the tornado's at?
No, that's the hurricane.
That's a hurricane. Are you
Oh.
having a hurricane? Is there a hurricane near you?
Wait.
Clint, I am jealous as shit.
Is there a hurricane near you, Frankie? No.
No,
No.
that's way
Okay.
down
I am
south.
jealous as shit.
Why?
of
Where's-
Clint right
where's-
now? 75 degrees.
Nice. Well, Frankie, how cold is it over there?
Cold.
Oh, it says 69 degrees right now.
That's a good number.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's sweater weather.
That's perfect
That's
weather.
fucking nice.
Yeah.
That's like
Couple
10
months though.
Yeah.
No good.
No.
Nah, that's when it's down. You know what I mean? Then when it's cold,
Yeah.
it fucking
Okay.
sucks. Yeah.
Damn.
Uh.
So with the cars that you're building and everything with your budget, and are you going to try to do the same thing with each vehicle? Is set a budget and try to hit, try to go after it, and not veer off it. Yeah.
To be honest, man, I don't really set a budget. I just set goals or things that I really have to have or want to do. But you know what I mean? I don't really set a budget.
92 where he's at. Let's see.
Damn.
92 right now.
All right, Derek.
But okay, with
Derek,
with-
it says it's 97.
yeah, liar.
Even
Off-
worse.
Thomas.
Yeah. That's so like with that with your cars and everything and not, and you're just like, well, I just set my goals. But like once in a while, like, do you ever sit there and go, oh shit, all right, cool. I was able to get, I did that today or knocked out that, like it's got to be crazy sometimes, like people, your neighbors are watching or something. And then all of a sudden, like car comes in, parts go out, tow truck
Yeah.
shows up, picks up this, takes off with that. And they're like, the fuck's going on over there?
Hey, or they're like that thing, like, oh fuck, another project, another old car. They're like, oh fuck, he's that guy, That's
You got a pretty big yard.
That's probably what our neighbors think.
Yeah. You got a pretty big yard where you're at or no?
decent size, yeah. And I got a long ass driveway, so I got a lot of room to fill. But I'm getting close now, so I need to. I'm not taking any more right now,
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So with you doing all your own work, do you get once in a while a couple of people go, hey man, can you like do a seed or do this or you try to like just not take work in while you're trying to build your vehicles?
No, I always have I let my mouth open before I can think, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, fuck, why did I do that? But yeah, so it's like I gotta get it done now. So that's part of the reason why I should be a little more ahead, but doing stuff like that, but it's all good. The money goes towards, I put it towards something else or whatever
Yeah.
I need.
See, there
So
you go.
that's okay.
That's
Yeah.
always, people don't realize that, oh, okay, here's we're getting almost to the break hour, but man, here's a big question.
Yeah.
With you being a family man, you have kids, you have Sonny. What up, Sonny?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Yeah, yeah. So because we both went to Wyotech, so like I remember when him and his old lady got together.
21 years, man.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, dude.
I can't believe it was that long ago. I'm sorry.
Everybody, that's the Llorona. So
Oh,
we got-
yeah, I heard it.
yeah. No. Yeah, we'll go to break right now.
Yep.
So, all right, Frankie, just stay tuned. We're gonna go for a little break, and we'll see you in a minute.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. Just
All
All
of
right.
Yeah. Come on. How I kill the game is I start to go beast mode. Trying to get my stacks while you peeping the flow. Hit 'em up like a meth one and dope, but they really wanna see my show. Laying down the hard to go because I always been pulled. You gotta take a picture, but back to tell you. The haters on for patrol. Whose message got you on attack? I want the cash. Like it's no shave. November is growing back. Competition better stand back when I bounce back. Cause I'm a big boy. Better stand back when I bounce back. Cause I'm a big boy. Come on. Yeah. Here I come a big and I'm lacing up the game. Social media had me on the verge of change. Coming to attack and here is my rage. Stay kicking ass and you know I'm taking names. Hear the change coming. Can you feel it?
What up? We're back. And we are here again. If you're just tuning in, we are with the homie Frankie, a dear friend of mine. Me and him went to automotive school together in Wyotech, the widest place ever.
That's my.
But there was Mexicans there. They were hiding. They would pop
Yeah.
out.
You were there.
I was there. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't tell if he's
No, he's
that
Mexican.
ethnicity.
He's Mexican. Frankie's Mexican.
I'm a mix. Yeah.
Mix. He's the man. He's the homie.
I'm a man. I ain't the man. What's up?
He's the homie. He's always been the homie. We've gone to school together. We had another homie of ours that we used to hang out with, and he's doing some time, at a resort far,
Yeah.
far away. So
Yeah.
I heard
You know.
resorts are nice. As long
Some
as-
resorts
as
are
long as
nice.
You're in the
Not
right,
that one.
in the right crowd, yeah.
you're in the right crowd. Resorts are real
That's
nice.
Yeah, but you don't want to be at that kind of resort. That's
No.
a timeshare you don't need.
Hell no.
Trust
Shit. So what's up with you guys, man? Moses, with your rides, man, and shit. I hear you say
I got my
that.
convertible.
Uh-huh.
I don't. It sits there. It sits there. Life has got me right now, so I kind of don't work on him.
Yeah.
I was working on his, and then I stopped. Got in a little funk. He fucking hopped in and did the rest. But
Oh.
he's been like,
No, I have not been.
no. He's
The
been
transmission said,
yeah. Transmission took a shit, and yeah,
Oh.
"I'll mess
So,
with it this weekend."
yeah. So, but
I'll go out and work on mine.
Yeah.
In the carport
Mine-
when it's 115 degrees out,
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
figure out what's wrong.
mine just sit there. I got one in the carport that I'm working on. At that, it runs and drives, but it's got dirty gas in it.
It
Yeah.
runs and goes.
But yeah. And it's bagged all the way. It's a convertible, and I got it convertible. I did not cut the top off.
Oh.
I got it, yeah. So I have that, and I have another truck that I got in a trade, another Mazda. I call it yard art because it's literally sitting in the backyard, like growing grass.
Oh Jesus!
Dino's get down. Yes.
Oh,
Hell yeah, Dino. Hey Frank, can you show us some of the work you do from Lorraine? From the Lorraine area. Oh, it's a different Dino.
Oh.
From the Lorraine area. Do you do interior work for others? Oh, see, there you go. Look at that,
look at
Frank.
that.
You got
Hey. Unfortunately, that's my little brother right there.
Oh shit. There
He's
we
tuning
go.
in. Yeah. Hey, he's
The
good
little one
too.
got up
Even
last.
the little brother's like, hey man, can you hook it up? Can you hook it up?
Yeah, he's good too, man. He's good.
Get him some money.
Yeah, look at that.
Little
Yeah.
brother wants you to get that. car
Yeah.
going.
See, there you go. Then you just charge him and you do it, Yeah.
Shit, he's the import guy, and I'm the classic car guy.
Ah,
Opposites.
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I want to ask you, do you have a sewing machine and everything, right? Like, what
Yeah.
sewing machine are you using for your interiors?
I have a console. What is it? RB5.
An RB5.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a Juki.
No, I bought a brand new console. Yeah, I went with console instead of Juki.
Oh, is it better?
I just like the feel for it. It's what I got used to using. You know what I mean? So that's what I felt comfortable with.
Well,
So
see,
that's
I'm
what
used to using the Juki. If I were to ever fucking buy an upholstery thing, and I still remember how to do
Your
it.
arthritis ain't gonna let you
I
sit
know it
down.
won't do this. Fucking my hands ain't like they used to be.
same
That's why I
here,
don't
man.
spray anymore. I can still do body work and stuff, but I just don't spray. Can't.
Yeah.
Handshake.
Oh,
Fucking-
really? Yeah.
Chris, very bad static, fuzzy sound in here. Okay. So I'm not sure.
Try again, Frank. So, ours are loud.
It sounds better now, you guys.
No, it's something on our end. That's what everybody's saying.
It should be good enough. I'm gonna put the speaker on so you can't hear it, but. So we're not gonna hear it for a little bit.
It's like 10 seconds.
Oh, no, I see, now we're not checking with them.
Well, where do you think we're gonna end up when we go to Los Angeles? Technical difficulties. Even Clinton, what the fuck?
We're fine.
I know. Clint's even like, what the fuck? I mean, it hasn't even popped up yet.
All right, what's up now? All right, so how's everything?
And is everything better, everyone?
Can you hear it? Frank, how are you?
Yep.
Good?
Do you hear the static?
See, every few minutes it would say mic muted.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're good.
Yeah.
That
on our
was-
end.
yeah, don't worry about that.
All right.
Okay, you should be good now.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. So, all right, let's get back to it. So, Frank, with the budgets you're doing, well, it's I would consider
Thank you,
it.
Dylan.
I would consider it a budget just because of the fact that you're working every day. You're throwing a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. You know, doing this, doing that. You know, so to me, it would be like a budget because it's an everyday person. You know, he's not taking it to a shop.
It's really so everybody can have a budget for their build.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Chrissy has her budget. Mad Scientist has his budget. Tom has his budget. Joey has his budget. Everybody's budgets are different for the income, resources, things along those lines. So your budget's whatever you make it. Like, for example, for me, my shit breaks. Well, do I have the money to fix this right now? No. So I'm going to wait a minute, wait till next payday. Let's see if I have enough. Cool. We can fix it. We can keep going. Cool. It's running. Cool. Let's go to the next step to where I want the truck to go and keep going that way. He's building it from the ground up. So it's going to be a lot more different than what we're doing in our life.
But at the same time, it's still the same concept. You know, he's got to build. He's building. You know, he's building what it is.
Yeah.
You know, he's not fucking outsourcing the entire fucking thing.
I like Clint's comment.
Never a budget. It's never
True
done.
mini trucker, anyone
There
that
we
does
go.
customs, there is
Crazy green.
never a budget. It's never done. Look at you. Look at you. It is never done.
Never done.
By the time you get around to working on it, well, now I got to change this. I got to change
because
this.
it's outdated.
I need to update this.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Because my like if you look at mine, they'll be like, oh shit, that's a 2000. And I go, yeah.
Well, good thing the S10 came with some non-smashed
2000,
bags.
yeah.
So, I mean, you can use those.
It's like everybody's like, oh, dude, fucking. I'm like, no, mine is built to if when I drove it when I turned 40 and I drove it to fucking
No,
bar.
39.
What?
You drove it at 39.
At 39, yeah.
At 40,
At
you were
40.
on a pissy fit, and we were ripping apart the parts truck.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. Okay, see, my bad.
Yep.
I drove it for my birthday, and then when I drove it on the freeway, it did good. It handled good. The air setup was fine. The only trouble I was dealing with was my mechanical pump was shot, and having the electronic pump. Holy fuck, dude! Does it suck gas?
Yeah.
So I'm just like holy shit! I have to figure out a way to get
You need a smaller
one
pump.
because I got
That
was
was less gallons per minute.
Clint said he changed wheels 10 times.
I know. Yeah.
I know you haven't changed wheels because you're gonna put some 13s on it, probably, right? Or were you thinking of going like? Have you seen Detroit Steel?
Yeah.
Detroit Steel.
Detroit
They
Steel's
got-
in his backyard.
Yeah, they got some sick ass fucking wheels, man.
They do. I like the ones like reproduction, just going a larger
Yeah.
size. Those are pretty dope.
Would you
But-
consider those C10? Because they do the stock style with the
All
routing
the-
caps too.
Yeah, those are badass with the dog dish and everything. They're just fucking a lot bigger. Though those are cool. I do like them. Yeah, I would consider that. But I might
Okay,
go lease
intro.
and shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, Clint said intros only. Intro wheels, if you ever look at them, they're pretty cool. They're some good wheels.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them built at a good price because of fucking Christian told me he said he got his wheels for almost two, a little bit below two.
Christian.
With the blue Toyota.
No bad.
Rip it apart from the frame.
No, Nico. No, we're fighting next time. No. God, no. Wait till whatever Wednesdays. No, Nico. God damn it.
That's how it goes. See? Yeah. No. I'm right
What
now.
are the bad ideas in this
No.
man's head?
No, that's not till next year.
No.
No, that's so I'm saying I'm with we're talking about the wheels and different wheels, and different projects and changing that and doing different things. Are you gonna turbo that bitch? Are you going for horsepower? Or are you just going for
I'm
some
going.
it's got turbos with and some superchargers. And are running some sick ass cams.
Oh, my shit is it's the original 327. I mean, I do got better pistons and all that shit, good cam, but I'm going with methanol injection on it. The stage 2. So
Jesus.
yeah, so it's something nobody
No.
will expect.
Damn, dude. Holy shit, that's something different.
You and Nico need to be roommates.
No, I can't deal with his sister wife. Yeah, like it's just weird.
I don't know nothing about that.
But it's,
I talk to Nico every Wednesday.
no, he builds he does interiors. Nico does interiors. Like he does fiberglass stuff. You mess with
Oh.
fiberglass, Frank?
Yeah,
You do
a little
fiberglass?
bit. It's kind of fun. I like it. Messy shit, but I like it. You guys?
I don't like the itch.
No, I'm not a fan of the itch. either.
I don't care for the fiberglass itch that you have for like the next like 2-3 days. Even if you
wear gloves,
wear
still get
gloves,
it, yeah.
you do all the
Yeah.
precautions.
That shit
It
goes
is-
everywhere.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
everywhere. You're not like, nope.
I just like even when you use a brush like they do it on TV. I'm like, nah, they didn't show you the part where like they had to change out 7 pairs of gloves probably. Throughout the first episode where they're like, you put the fiberglass on with the brush. Nah, dude, your hands covered in that shit. You know? I've worked with it. Man, I'm not a fan of it. I really do like. Well,
Apparently,
some
Nico
wood
knows
glue
how
or-
to work that shit.
Oh, he fucking. I never get to see. No, and it's just weird. Like he did a headliner with like a plaid style, the whole plaid pattern, the whole fucking interior. He's building a Ford pickup that's like 6 doors.
Oh
We're
shit!
building. Yeah.
You guys got
And you
anything
gotta-
on that one?
Nah, he's just. I think he's just fucking doing radio, and Nico's doing the
I don't
stereo in it. And
I'm sure he'll chime in real
Moses
quick.
rolls and that shit. That's why. No.
No, he just has terrible luck every time he touches fiberglass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it affects some people more than others, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. With anything are you with you build everything almost try to build everything original, right? If you try.
No, I mean I try to make it look original, but it may not be original. It's like that thing you guys said, you know, you got to look at it and say, what the fuck, or is that like that,
Okay.
or you know,
It's,
Yeah.
it's a hidden thing. It looks original, but it's not quite original. So it kind of makes you go, wait a minute,
Okay, but here's the
what's
thing.
what's off with it?
Okay, but here's
Right.
the thing. Like, well, other than Rust, but when I ask this question, it's how do you feel about people that are doing the body swap? Like when we had a friend of mine, Jeff Davey from Devious, he fucking hates that shit. He fucking hates that shit. Like he is not a fan of body swaps. Like where they stay, you know, where they take like a '64 Ford and shove it on.
I've got my 2 cents.
Or
on
like
it.
when they put it on a Crown Vic frame. I've seen
Yeah.
some that look pretty cool when they're done,
Nope.
but it just looks weird.
I have my 2
Because
cents.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing a Ford like completely fucking, you know, negative cambered out because of the eye beams. Or unless
You know, there's a dude somewhere out in Ohio. He takes NASCAR frames, NASCAR motors, takes the bodies off, drops like a 56 Bel Air 2-door on it. Or he does this or he
Yeah.
does that. And it's just insane to see the amount of like, okay, you're taking a NASCAR, a stock car, a circle track car,
and putting
and
kind of
putting
body.
that body on it, and he's driving these things down the street.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not only, you know, that's the thing. Like
And on air.
See, some of them are cool, but like, you know, like my homie, that fool don't like it. I like some of them when they're done. Like some of them, but then when you sit there and you're like,
It fits.
why?
It fits when it fits.
Like,
Right.
Every
A little bit of why.
No, every build has its own fit.
Well, there's a dude that's building a Bel Air or a Nomad, and it's on a custom chassis with a BMW underneath it. And I'm like, that looks fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's all two chassis, and it's underneath. It's a whole BMW.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Wi-Fi, and then he's building a rat rack underneath.
But at the same time, so it might be weird now. Wait 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. That's gonna
5
be
years.
like,
It's just
holy
gonna be
shit,
it's gonna be a
badass.
normal thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're doing
Yeah.
it with Hondas, with this, they're doing with that. Like 5 years from now, it just might be a regular thing.
Frank, did you know that hydraulics are illegal in Australia? Or they're legal, but they're
They're illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where you guys are at, or what? I'm
in Australia. Because we interviewed a few people from Australia,
Oh.
and good friends, and one of the guys that does a lot of media, Shane from Inspired Existence, and he would tell, and a
I must
couple other
find it.
people look ship. Yeah, BMW. I know.
BMW is Toyota.
Those things have the same effect like Honda.
No, the Toyota Supras have Beamer parts on them. Yes, the brand new.
Oh,
that's-
no,
That's like Lamborghini. Like some older Lamborghinis have Volvo parts.
like I wish I had the money that these fuckers have that just take apart brand new cars and this is a Beamer. This is a Beamer. This is Beamer. This is Toyota.
Oh, that
Yeah.
some dude does that. Some
yeah,
dude,
I know. I watch them.
Forgot some dude who builds Teslas. But it's yeah, that's the thing. So
Oh, he's in his backyard.
yeah,
Yeah, he's in his backyard.
yeah. So they're like, okay, I know that, Frank. Do you feel that? Do you? It's like, do you feel that you building your lowrider now? Do you feel that electric will be a part of what you're going to do next? Do you feel that you'll get to that kind of? Are you with it or are you against it?
Hell no. I ain't gotta have motor, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta stick with that. But it it's gonna happen. There's already lowriders out there with electric engines. You know, there's some Impalas and shit. It's crazy, but nah, hell no, fuck that.
For you, just all gas all day.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
He's not even gas. He said he's methanol.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
That's
he's-
a different. That's a whole. No.
That's just. Oh my
Dirt,
God.
okay, so dirt track life,
Yeah.
methanol. Hell, holy crap, bro! The exhaust that comes off that, the burning sensation in your eyes and your
Oh.
nostrils, and the exhaust is just holy crap.
See, that's gonna be-
They add flavors. They
Yeah.
add flavors at the dirt track. Strawberry, grape, and grapefruit. Because the burning sensation is so bad. They need to sweeten it up. It's retarded.
yeah.
Flagging at all these dirt track races that I've done, and I'm like, oh my god, my
So there
eyes
you
are
go,
on
Frank.
fire.
Now you gotta do the mango flavor, the michelada flavor.
Oh yeah, do it.
They got a whole bunch of them, man. Pina colada, everything, bro. They do, yeah. But you're still breathing it in, you know. It smells good, but you're breathing it in.
It's gnarly, bro. It's gnarly. Flagging races when I had to
Okay.
do that, it's
So are you trying to drive that normally?
Hell,
That's gonna
It's injection, so it's working off of a pump, so it's not constantly running. You know what I mean? So when you want to
it's
get,
Oh,
it's
okay,
actually, yeah. It's not like that. It's water methanol, and it's an injection kit. The snow. That's what I'm.
Oh.
What I'm
alright, so
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
like a wet shot.
yeah. So what he's doing, yeah, it's a controlled shot of injection. I mean, dirt track's obviously different. Sorry, it's carbureted. It's fuel injected, carburetor, the whole 9 yards. But they're on the gas when they come by,
Yeah.
and it's just like, holy shit, dude! Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but,
whole nother level.
but Frank's gonna just sit there and like cruise the boulevard. And
Yeah, he's
go,
gonna cruise the boulevard
He's
and
gonna
go
cruise the boulevard
potato.
Hell yeah.
get a couple, go some 3-wheel and
My little Honda this time I want to smoke his ass on 3-wheel.
There you go.
Just fucking nope, 3-wheel in this
There
thing.
you go.
Just slide on it.
Yeah.
That Honda would be so pissed.
That video would go viral
Real fast.
We'll see what happens.
There you go. A few episodes from now, we're gonna be somewhere out in Frank's neck of the woods when he goes, "We're gonna do this tonight."
Oh, I'll
Hell
go.
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go fuck around.
He's
and
like,
find
"I
out.
found it." He goes,
Let's
"I
go.
found it."
Hell
I
yeah.
will fly.
There we go. There we go.
Dude, no,
There we go.
the age we're at, no. I
What-
am all
what
about
is-
doing this.
So the scene, the lowrider scene, and I know there's a couple mini trucks out there, a bunch of mini trucks out there.
Yeah.
How is the automotive scene out where you're at?
Majority of it is still like muscle cars and stuff, but I mean, a lot of them are catching out with like those donks and all that, big ass motors, big wheels and shit. But ain't really my thing, but whatever, it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of mini trucks though. There is a lot of mini trucks and shit out this way. But lowriders are kind of still trying to catch up over here. There's some, but it's not not as mainstream as a lot of shit.
Okay, cool.
So he's basically setting the bar where he's at
Damn.
in the lowrider. If you really want to look at it,
You're
there's not a lot of them. So he's bringing out what he's doing. That's gonna set a bar,
And then
just
other
like
people-
anybody else did. California
Yeah.
here.
so you're
you
pretty
know,
much gonna
he's-
start the scene out in that area.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I can't say I'm the only one, but it's very limited,
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Like, to be, because a lot of people don't realize that small towns, like,
Yep.
a lot of people are just stuck
Small
in there,
town life.
stuck in the same,
No.
everybody goes and does the same shit. They all go
The
party,
same meetup, the
thing,
same town,
same,
weekend.
yeah.
It's
The
just how it works.
Pioneer Days are on this day. That's what I'm.
Town USA.
I was like,
Yeah.
if I go back to fucking
Yep.
Wyoming, but, yeah,
I
small
would
town
go
life.
back home in a heartbeat.
I like that small town life. Like I just got, it was cool. Like kind of gnarly. you know,
Yeah.
football. What
What
up?
up?
Yeah,
it-
you don't
it just gives-
appreciate it, but I'm sorry.
No.
No, trust me. The appreciation. I've had to go. I'm originally from Minnesota, so
Okay.
I've had to go home a couple times for longer than I would have stayed. I've had to be there for like 2 weeks, but it gives you a different sense of appreciation for the slowness. There's no hustle. There's no bustle. There's no
You're just
nothing.
going shit.
You
Friday
just-
nights.
Hey,
Friday
I
nights
gotta
are
go to the
shit.
grocery store. You know, you pick one of the 3 grocery stores. You know, you go to the grocery store for, you know, an hour, hour and a half. Well, you're shopping for like 30 minutes of that, and everybody else is talking to you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, I saw that you had so and so, or
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
we're doing
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know, it's just a small town, simple life that just it kind of just brings everybody together.
And what's crazy is when we went to school in Wyoming, he ended up taking off, and I stayed there for a while, for about a year or two. And fucking Rowan, Josh is on.
Yep.
Him and Snoopy. That's why I asked earlier if you're gonna turbo that thing, because he's got a Suburban that's just damn turboed up like potatoes. Like this thing's just, and it sits on the fucking doors. Like
Oh,
might as
shit.
well. Yeah. So on that, are you? I know it sounds weird, but would you ever body drop a lower?
I don't know. I never thought about it. I guess. I've never seen one.
About it, I'm like, wait a minute,
Think about it.
but
I'm gonna say I have not seen lowriders all sit the way they lay, but I don't think I've seen anybody ever body drop one.
No, that's like a hybrid. You know what I mean? Not, part lowrider and part like fucking mini truck style. You know?
Sit.
I know, but you got to think about the violence. I mean, no pun intended. The violence that the lowriders do when they're sitting there hopping. Those tires, the tires give a little bit more than the rim. You have to compensate for any sort of hops, anything along like that, because that's going to go to your cab, that's going to go to your fender, that's going to go to
And
this.
you would lose headroom.
Not much.
You know that stuff.
No, I've ridden in Monte Carlos. Like, I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
there you go.
Bob Grant shop a 62. So I've seen that one. Yeah. Okay, but I just wonder if it's like, if
It's not common. It's
I don't know.
rare.
yeah, it's hot rods, and then the way Bob, like, hopefully we'll have Bob on. You know.
Saying he chopped the top. Is that what he's meaning?
Yeah.
Clint said he body dropped it.
He body dropped.
Yeah, Clint said he body dropped it, laughing, crying face. I'm tired.
It's late out there.
Oh well, yeah. Clint's a grandpa.
Body dropped it. So see, okay, but see that would be like a round rod shot, because of the way, like, if
But you can't hop like that. That's where my concern comes from.
would be the hop.
The low, to me, a low. It doesn't have to be the bumper on the ass to the ground.
Just enough.
Dude, just the hopping, like, is that gonna fuck up the fenders? Is that gonna fuck up the?
But picture how low.
Oh, I know how low it would be. I'm not stupid.
Like, yeah.
I've seen Amani on bags body dropped. I think it was Cruise to the Pines last year.
I wonder if it was.
It was black and pink.
There's a blue one that I see.
Jason.
I'm just saying.
Jason. Fuse TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does Lowrider Fridays. Him and his club came out the Pines, and that thing, it sat in the grass.
And chopped and took 6 inches out.
Well, it's a bubble top, so
Well,
you
yeah.
can't. Yeah.
6 inches is 6 inches. That's like you.
Maybe
when you
he's
told,
short.
That's like you when you told me to do 8-inch fucking cut on the gap there.
We're not talking about that out loud.
See, there we go. Keep the top on. If
That's
anybody
fine.
convinces you to cut the top off someone's vehicle, tell them, motherfucker, do you know we live in Ohio where it snows?
They don't.
Right.
This is their off season coming up.
No.
Our on season is now.
No.
So our seasons are backwards. Their off season is winter. Our
Right.
off season is summer.
Oh, hell yeah. Yep. I'm gonna check. I know I saw those. I think I saw those on Facebook. But hopefully we can have Bob on. I'm working my way to try to have Bob on.
Try
So
harder.
we can talk about. He did the Blazer, a Toyota Blazer. And then you have the homie Nick Daly doing one out there. Are you going to any shows out there, Frankie?
Well, like he said, it's pretty much coming to off season, so it's everything's wearing down now. So there's a few little shows here and there now, but yeah, it's pretty much coming to an end.
Okay, so right now you're just pretty much trying to knock everything you can out and then get ready for when you
For
can bring it out again.
Yeah, for spring. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way the Midwest is, because wintertime it's their off season. They can work on it. If you have a heater, you have all this fun stuff. You can still work out in the garage. It's just like us, but instead of a heater, you have AC.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't. I mean, we don't have AC remotely, but there. I mean, you can't really work on something when it's
3 weeks, a show close to me. Okay, there we go. Okay.
you can't really work on anything when it's below zero. It makes it really hard.
Oh,
You can't.
dude, I
If this poor guy was working on a carport below zero, snow and all this fun,
Oh.
no, this poor bastard would
that
be
bond-
shoveling his
yeah,
crap
that
out.
shit was
Love
freezing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like here, at least, yeah, it's 115. Yeah, I'm still out in the fucking carport doing my shit.
But it's not.
I'm sweating all over this damn truck, but I'm still getting shit done. You know?
Frank, where can people find you if they want to? I know.
No.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes, Clint. I will see you there.
Frankie,
I will
you
be there Friday and
You
Saturday.
need to try to come out to Dino's one of these days, man. It's an all Chevy show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
it's
good, man.
Friday is Chevy trucks only, and then Saturday is all Chevy rigs.
Yeah, it's called Dino's Get Down. Look it up on YouTube, dude. It's an all.
It's
badass.
insane, bro.
Like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People come from wide, dude.
Far wide, Mexico, Canada,
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude. Like it's
That's it.
crazy. You need to come out and check it. I know, but life.
I
is
tried
happening.
Nico.
Life is happening right now.
He
Life
said he
happens.
was. He said he was cramping. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 600 square foot shop being.
Well, I guess.
6,000.
I guess I'm going to Clint.
Yeah, we have to.
Clint,
go
you have
on.
room for me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Everybody's getting big shit.
Wow.
So
I'll go post up in a freaking shanty shack out there in fucking back of Clint's yard.
well, so Frank, where can they find you at? Facebook?
Man, I'm not really even out there like that. I don't even do that. I'm just low key and I stick to myself, man. I do my shit. That's all I do. If people know me, they know me. If not, that's just what I do. So, yeah, I'll put myself.
Get ready after this, Frank. That's all I'm gonna
See you
tell
soon, Clint.
Always. Fuck yeah.
See you real soon.
So there you go. You know. So,
No, that's
hell
awesome. That's awesome.
That's
that,
like
I mean,
that you can do that without having to.
small town.
Yeah,
word,
small
word
town.
of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth. Yeah.
That's the awesome part.
Well,
That's all
and-
it
and
is,
that- yeah. People, yeah, I know a lot of people. A lot of people. probably
Nico,
don't-
Frank's out of Ohio. Where you at, Frank? In Ohio, Cleveland.
I live in Lorain. I'm about 20 miles out of Cleveland.
Okay, 20
there you go, Nico.
That's where he's at. That's where he's at. So, I want to thank you, Frank, for coming on. Thank you for taking time. I know it's like late at night. It's like
Yeah.
almost midnight.
If it's 9:16 here, it's probably 11:16 there.
Yeah.
12:16, 3 hours.
Oh, 12.
shit.
Oh shit. Oh, so he's
Yeah.
I came in. Frank's building. What are you building again, Frank? Clint wanted
sorry?
to ask. Clint wanted to ask what you're building right now. Is the 64? What was that?
9-passenger wagon, Impala.
On juice, Clint. On juice.
Yep.
Lowrider, like, yeah. And
Yeah.
all done by Frank, by himself. Everything.
90%.
I was on Clint's time. 11:16. Yeah. It's the Minnesota time. It's Minnesota and Oklahoma. They're the same.
Hell yeah. So if you know, if you're out there and you know Frank, you can hit him up. If you see him, say hi. But
Oh, yeah.
if it's out here, I'm not giving up. You You know, he's
64 Clint.
yeah,
64.
64 Impala 9-passenger wagon. That's what he's got. Clint.
I'm reading comments before they post
I
it.
know.
On
So, I wanna
Yeah, I'd
thank
like to
you
come
for-
out and visit you guys, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Thank you.
dude, come out here.
You gotta
That'd
come
be
out
cool.
here and fucking
Come fuck around and hang out.
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'd like to, man. I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean, interviewing me and having me on here too, man. Thank you.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank
you
you
know,
for your time tonight,
thank you for your time and fucking,
especially because it's 12.
yeah, it's 12 over there. It's nice.
Yeah, I got a few hours to sleep, but it's okay.
There you go. Shit. All right. Thank you again. See ya. I'll
All
hit
right,
you up
guys.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Later,
All
bro.
right. Later.
Thank you. Later.